Hi, I'm Karen Malursh and welcome to my first assignment for the Waikato e-Education Masters course. This will explore my understanding of e-learning, its historical background and its relationship with ICT. I hope you enjoy it. Research suggests that we're moving from a focus on ICTs and tools to a focus on the act of learning and the process of using those tools. Defining e-education in 2010 has become increasingly problematic. E-education in 2010 has many different interpretations and definitions, from distance learning or ODL to e-learning in schools to blended and hybrid models. In fact, there are so many categories of e-education that definitions are particularly difficult to reach. Regardless of the different category of e-learning or e-education, however, we are beginning to see technology and learning come together around the idea of communication. However, e-education is essentially learning that is facilitated in some way with the use of technology. But why is it so hard to define? The speed of evolution of technology over the last few years has shifted the goalposts many times. There has been little agreement around the learning theories that apply within e-learning situations. Distance education and e-learning in schools is looking increasingly similar. The way e-education definitions have evolved reflects the way that ICTs have been used as part of learning over the years. How are they related? Distance learning has evolved through three distinct generations. The first generation focused on print-based single communication technologies. In the second generation, print and broadcast combinations facilitated centralised industrial models of learning. And currently we find ourselves in the third generation. The impact of ICTs in e-education is slightly different in the school sector. Uptake of technologies has been slower and the focus has been on production of work rather than process. However, like the second and third generations, we have seen a move from industrialised computer-assisted learning to Web 2 models, but we are still seeing in school less flexible models than we might expect. But if tools are impacting on e-education, what impact are they making? What have we lost and what have we gained? Strategic use of e-education affords a constructivist model. Quality e-education can put the learner in the driving seat. However, this impacts on the role of the teacher and it requires a quality and aligned, coherent model. In fact, it is vital that there is a clear alignment between the theories of learning and the pedagogy being used on a course. E-education must be strategic. But what might this strategic alliance between learning and technology actually look like? How can we calculate the value of the use of technology in e-education? Effective and meaningful assessment in e-education is problematic. E-education courses must align theory and design, meet social demands about how we want to learn in the 21st century, and we still need models and benchmarks to assess quality. Summative assessment in e-education must still be reliable and valid, but in e-education it is formative assessment that is most problematic. The role of the teacher changes in a participatory model. How and what do you assess in a constructivist model? And are we assessing the process or the product? In e-education, we now have a real chance to take advantage of technological advances to meet the needs of the end generation and the collaborative models. To what extent will institutions remain wedded, however, to the old industrial models of the 20th century?